Welcome back. It's Melanie or Shisha at Scrappers. So today I'm back with another fall layout, this time using the Days of Splendor collection from Pinkfresh Studio. I had to think there. I initially had a different idea in mind for this layout, but when I saw this paper here, I decided that I would kind of cut that and use kind of that triangle instead. I initially thought I would rip a couple of papers and layer them kind of on the left hand side there where those photos are. But when I saw that paper, I knew I wanted to use that. And so I did cut it a little bit smaller than I kind of thought I would have as well. But I really wanted to, I guess, keep the pink out of the layout as much as I could. This will be for my boys' album, and so I kind of just wanted to keep that out. And I really do like that mustard yellow color as well. And so I just thought that was a perfect stopping point with that mustard yellow. I am just going to kind of layer my photos here, leaving a white space in between makes them look kind of like they are both bordered. Sometimes when you place them kind of side to side or kind of without that strip through the middle, it almost makes it too busy, I guess. I do it sometimes, but then I always kind of think, man, I wish I would have kind of left a separate line there. So I am going to add a third photo and kind of just overlap it on the bottom right. These photos are actually from 3 years ago. And I remember when I took these photos and sent them to my cousin whose girls are in the photos. She said, "How did you get them to smile like that?" And quite honestly, it is just the way their relationship is. They are always smiling and making each other laugh. So I did nothing in these photos to make them smile or laugh. That was all their own doing. And I just think it just shows kind of the way their relationship is, how well they get along. So I did kind of contemplate adding the photo to the top. I wanted to do some journaling, kind of explaining, you know, the smiles and this and that. Don't think I'll really get to that at all, but it is what it is. I could always journal on the back, or I don't know, even maybe go back and add some hidden journaling. I did bring in some of the best day from Pinkfresh Studio as well. I did enjoy, I was kind of searching, I guess, for a larger title for this layout and ended up not using that one that is right there. I think it says Happy Fall. I end up using the white circular one from this ephemera pack here. Or Hello Fall. I think I chose it only because it is a little bit larger. I wanted a larger title piece there to the right of the layout. So I am kind of intermixing the ephemera from the Best Day and Days of Splendor. I have quite a bit of both. I actually originally had the Best Day sitting in my pile to possibly sell. And I'm glad I hadn't sold it yet, because there are quite a few pieces in this that I end up using for this layout. The tag being one of them. There is that little journaling card I am going to commit to right here. It says thankful for. And so when I place my title and embellishments around it, I made sure that I kept that visible. And then I will, I guess, journal a few bits, I guess, on that card there. So I did end up committing to the photo placement now. I am using these frames. Now I don't know which collection that came from. I'm thinking it was Days of Splendor, the frame. But then this grateful kind of card there, I believe, is from the Best Day. Don't quote me on that. Again, I just used a little of both. And with this layout, I actually layer up my embellishment clusters quite a bit. I have these circular pieces here, and there were quite a few that really worked well with this layout, so I did scatter those throughout. And then I went to the sticker sheet, and there was this sticker here. It said it might have Autumn Splendor, I think. And so I made sure I tucked it under the photo, but made sure you could see that whole phrase around the outside, if that makes sense. I wanted to make sure that, the verbiage was at least readable. I obviously covered up some of the other words, but it is what it is. At least part of it is shown. Again, I don't use the animals in the collections very often, but I did think that squirrel was really cute, and I thought that squirrel worked really well in that cluster to the left, so I did add a squirrel. That is one thing I am trying to use more of, are the little animals. I feel like the fall animals may be a little bit easier for me to use than in other collections. I still just don't love using the animals. But I am trying to use them up. Otherwise, that's all that's going to be left of my collections are all the animals. So I did kind of go through, I kind of have like the floral ephemera pack from the Days of Splendor. Kind of went through there. I wanted something to fill in that space by that tag. And finally committed to those two pieces, that kind of foliage and then the leaf. Did add some foliage behind that squirrel as well. And then just added little bits and pieces here and there. A little acorn, some leaves here and there. I did add that dragonfly to the bottom right cluster as well. Kind of overlapping the photos a little bit. Thought I wanted something else kind of under that hello fall. Did not love the leaves, didn't love kind of just that open circle. So instead, I just kind of went back to the sticker sheet to see if I could add anything else to any of the clusters just to kind of use it up. I've had this for a little while, and I do like it. It's just, when you just keep accumulating fall collections, your styles are changing constantly, and I don't know. This is one that after this year may go into my to sell along with the best day collection. So if you're interested, let me know and maybe I will part with it. But that is going to finish off this layout. I hope you guys enjoyed. I will see if there's a link for the whole collection either on a cherry on top or scrapbook.com. But I hope you enjoyed and we will see you next time. Bye guys.